Namaste, soul family. You know, in logically speaking, and psychologically speaking, and spiritually speaking, there are no such mental ailments. That's just a facade. What it actually is, the shiftiness in our mentalities is balance and imbalance. That's really what it is. Balance and imbalance. And each frequency, zodiacal frequency, gives off a different, character or persona when it's imbalanced, or its host is imbalanced. That's really what it is. But physically speaking, psychologists, they term such imbalances as mental ailments. Mental instability can be cured. Just like that. And there are various ways and means of curing, what they term mental ailments by balancing one's frequencies and energies. So we can flow. And once we're flowing with the currents of the universe, in other words, synchronizing with our spirits, yes? Synchronizing with the currents and the energies and the frequencies of the universe, of the universe, we can in no way or wise be deemed or seemed or considered mentally, ill. So that's what it is, people. So there are, various ways and means of attaining balance. Alright. That's one thing that I wanted to say. I get a lot of pushbacks and a lot of deconstructive criticisms from black people, not people from the other races. I gel very well with them, people of the other races. And you know why this is so? Because I am balanced, and I do not try to be that which I am not. There are a lot of facades within the black race. It's that Leo frequency. It opposes, it's that opposite end of the Aquarius frequency. I've said that many a times. Just as Cancer is to Capricorn, Virgo is to Pisces, Scorpio is to Taurus, and so on and so forth. Now you notice, majority white people, a lot of you will say they're eccentric. That's at Aquarius frequency. They seem so much happier and relaxed. Whether or not you want to, admit that or, agree with me, it is what it is. Because that Aquarius frequency, like I've been saying many times, is one of authenticity. Now, there's a lot of follow fashions within the black community, which I find very hypocritical why black people consider, white people to be cultural vultures. You feel me? And it's just really because these people, they love knowledge and they love learning other cultures. But you black people, you might not copy from the other cultures, but you steal and you copy from each other, which is worse to me. Yes, to be a parasite amongst your own family, because y'all consider, other black people to be your family because of what? You guys share similar skin complexion and hair texture. That's not what makes you family, it's your frequency. Yes? And how well you resonate and connect with each other. That's what makes you family. And it's not the blood type either, and it's not the group you were grown with that people consider your immediate family. No, it's spirit. Okay, when you and another person, you're vibrating at a similar frequency or the same frequency, in which you understand each other, you don't judge each other, you don't look down on each other. Now I've gotten that a lot from black people because I refuse to not be myself and love, and to I refuse to hate myself and to take on someone else's identity and be a copycat or a follow fashion. With that being said, I'm going to say this. A lot of black women are not going to like me. I don't care, because your likes mean nothing, because a lot of you are numbskulls. Let me just say that. Yeah? When you're an idiot, your favor and your like and appreciation and acceptance means nothing to me. I only value the acceptance and the love and the appreciation from people who make sense, who have sense in my spirit's eyes, in my spirit's eye. Let me just say that to be grammatically correct. I am, just read. I said this already, but you see, when I'm done, when I say I'm done, I mean I'm done. It's just because, a lot of times what a lot of these black intuitives, speak about in their readings is something I can resonate with, because I live amongst black people and all of that pettiness, yeah, they're at that frequency to transmute the pettiness. You understand what I'm saying? But I get solid resonating readings from readers of other races, Japanese, you know. I think that girl, she's either Korean or Chinese. I'm not sure. I think Korean. And that guy is Japanese, I believe, yeah. And Caucasians. You know why I said I'm just done with listening to the black intuitives. I read my own energies, but I just listen to other readers for confirmation, so that my spirit can bear witness with another spirit that yes, that's how it go. And it's not really necessary, because the spirit, the true and living God is within me. And once him says so, I shouldn't need anybody else's confirmation. But what I'm trying to get to right now is a lot of these black intuitives, these women black intuitives on YouTube are prostitutes. And I'm getting to realize that more and more. I don't know if they're that desperate for money. You guys need to live within your means and stop putting a basket where your hands can't reach, because you're caught up in this whole heap of fakeness. Another nasty trait of that layer frequency, that copycat follow fashion frequency. Everybody wear Brazilian hair, you will want it. Everybody do them nails, will want it. So so desperate, and if you pay rent or mortgage or buy food. No. It's to and the plastic surgeries too. It's for all of them, mundane, trivial things that don't add value to anybody else, anybody's lives. You don't add value to anybody's life because that don't make you nor break you. You're around white people and they're poor and they're homeless. They're not afraid to let the world know or show it. But a lot of you out there, you're struggling, you're poor and you're homeless. You're jumping from house to house. Yeah, better than me, and you hide it and you mask it. Yes, to put up, appearances, playing to appearances. The hell is this? All of this fakeness and facades. Is it that go cause 2/3 I wanna for wipe out? Because I'm making ourselves into harlots. And I profane the name of the Most High God. It's so sickening. You see one thing I hate? Let me tell you, I'm a very conscious and thoughtful person. You hear? And when I say thoughtful, again, I'm going to say it's not necessarily saying generous. I'm generous to who's generous to me. That's the balance. Yes, giving and receiving in healthy equal measures. But I mean, I consider everything. Though I'm listening to your readings, I'm also, I just can't help it. Virgo trine, Aquarius trine. I think. That's a hobby of mine. That's why I have no time for friend and company, because I entertain my own self. And that's going to lead to another topic I want to talk about. But let me just finish this one first. I hope I don't forget being an ear trine and all, and having all them ear frequencies highly aspected. Yeah, let me just, finish up this. I just went onto YouTube a while ago and I was like, I saw this reader. Yeah? I don't know what she have on, what we don't consider stripper garments. And she not display the cards. She not display no message. I know that's our thumbnail, is our body is the thumbnail. Are you selling your body? Is your body the message, or is the message the message? And she's not the first one, but she take it up a notch. She was a hoe 2.0. Hoe 2.0. And I'm like, really? Uno, I get too much now. And then you have some of them where you look at the thumbnail for their videos, and they're the ones who purposely, because the way in which the video begins, it don't begin with them breasts up in the video light. They have big breasts, or you already have big breasts. We sister, you have big breasts. You know how to have in front of the camera. Are you prostituting yourself? You're using your body to get views, to get customers, and then when they get the petty customers now, the ones that bring pure drama to their platforms, they rant. Drama queens 2.0, because they are calling in the drama, and then when the drama come, they add fuel to the fire and they broadcast it and they highlight it. So you find that it's more of like a we call it a gossip thread or feed, more than it's intuitive work. And it's only the black readers that are doing that, and I'm not telling any untruth. And they live in houses. They have their homes. It's not like me, where I fear, me a bata me their road more while. Even when I was in a rocker base, I was up in at the top of that. It was actually a what you call it, a container, and they had a little storage area above the container, right? That the guy used to stay when when he was on duty. And we used to stay up there, and up there hot no hell, especially during the daytime. There was a fan up there, but the fan come like say it now go on with nothing, because it's very restricted and closed in, and it's just a little, it's not even a door, it's just a little like a window like thing as the door that we walk through. So you know that's not much ventilation, not much air. So many a times if you go on my YouTube channel, them past videos that I used to do when I was, in a rockabess, I was in my tank top. But you know, see, you know, see no titty, you know, see no belly, really, you know, see me ass, you know, see my crotches, or my front, or my vagina, or whatever you want to call it. And I was in a very uncomfortable state. Much as a lot of one in a house, well ventilated. Some of them have all AC. I don't know if you address all kind of way for what present on the claim is what messages from the Most High. We all have gifts and talents, I mean, don't play them, and say them no gifted for can see certain things. But when you know I do them something there, and I put on a body pan I put it on play, yeah, and I put it up in the video light rather than the messages, the cards. It's like it's not about the messages, it's not about the readings, it's not even about your listeners, because your listeners come to receive spiritual and sound guidance. But I fling up on nobody. Get them. Now and then when some pervert now start stalk some, I wanna know, wanna bex. Go on like wanna bex, but you know dying for the attention because the thumbnails they say it all. It's so annoying. And they think they're so smart, like, like sensible people and say I prostitute themselves, or they're, being suggestive. They're being suggestive. Come on, man. I tell you, anything with too much black people involved, then just corrupt it. And it sounds really horrible coming from me, a black woman, but it is the truth. You see me wearing some little nice boho, Soho style dresses like these. I'ma wear them, go out on the road and all of them, something that look really nice and fancy, ladylike. Them laugh off of me. And what that mean now? What that she now? Because me must always have on some body rider and some tank top. I reveal the whole of me. And then when them get some crosses, crab house, man, no. We only want them for them crutches. And when they get used to the crutches and want a different crutches, them bex. You are not offering anything of substance. So therefore you can't expect no man, no decent man of substance to come your way. It's only a little pervert and crab louse that will come your way. And then after I get used to the crutches, him see another one in a body rider and tank top, in cut gone left with she. And I'm not just bashing the ones who, we call it them playboy, what do you call them? Playboy, bunnies, wannabes. Cause you don't look the part, none at all. When you just a wannabes, it's sick stomach, somehow you never look good. It's the honest truth. Stop doing them stuff. But it's not even just them, cause some of them just up in a some long granny frock. Well, past the ankle, like the one I met in a rockabessa. And a trifling whores them be. So then come in all different form. Oh no black women, oh no sick stomach, No sick stomach. So when the other races them look down on no certain way, I wanna have on self for blame. Because of the image we wanna portray. Now I know I'm not like majority of you. But even if the other races they look down on me a certain way, I'm not gonna take it to offense, because Me know majority I wanna just spoil it already. Just spoil up the image. Spoil up the black woman's image. We don't know word everywhere would take on a word self. On the carrot go up in the synagogue Satan on the claim say a church if you see how some of them go along. But never even forget down into that. On the carrot on the work carrot on the work. Yeah, upon the workplace, in the workplaces. Yeah? The streets. Everywhere you can think about on the carrot. Nobody not tell on enough to be freaks. But someone need to learn balance. I may try get to. Be a lady in the streets and a freak in the sheets. That's how you get respect. Because despite all of them men who hurt me and abuse me a certain way, we don't know how that happened, Envious, ugly ass sisters and mothers and brothers we can't get up in a menuki, work them witchcraft. Fi separate we because then she said me is a loyal chick. And the connection that me and them guys have. Yeah. Powerful. Anybody I form a bond with is powerful. Because I'm authentic. Plus thing them hateful as so-called sisters and mother. So one whole heap of enemies round about me. So none of them relationship they couldn't last. Because the men themselves, they didn't have any firm footing. And like I said, it's not everybody black magic or witchcraft can work on. Not everybody. And so you know who is for you and who's not for you. But I know when the right one come, then couldn't try so till. You know what will happen? Instant karma. All of them dirty energy are going to ricochet instantly. So I'm not sweating. I'm in a feel sad, but oh, nothing, because what's for me is for me. What's not for me, the most I will allow. As a matter of fact, put it in some bad mind people heart if you mash it up. But you see, what's for me, if you dare even think if you meddle into that, is you sign your debt contract. And that's how I see life. That's why I'm going to look old for my age. With a stress over a thing. But you need to do better, black woman. Sick stomach. All who are wear granny frock and sitting and still a war. And all who so presumptuous and make the world know see them a war. Stop do them something there. Stop it. You know a fool only on yourself because never the man them you know a fool. Cause them know empress from whore. They know a virtuous woman from a whore. From a harlot. You can't fool them. I want to know dress up in a little granny frock so till. I want to know, make it known. So now I whore and then I whisper in their ears, no baby, are you alone? You can't fool them. They know. They know. Real no real and fake also knows no real. So I fool on yourself. Sickening. And now this leads me, to this other discussion. Yeah? If you learn balance, man, not now say you can't wear your battery rider because I have my battery rider when I wear sometimes. But somehow that to no wear 24/7, it's 365 and a quarter days for the year. No have no balance or no switch it up sometime. When you just have to make the world know so now work every day, all day. Sick stomach. Now moving on to the final thing that I want to get off my chest for now until spirit imparts something else to me for me to deliver. Anytime you find yourself alone and you feel lonely, you're imbalanced. I was gonna say depressed, but like I said, all the mental states are as a result of you being whether imbalanced or balanced. So anytime you find that you are single or you're alone, yeah, and you feel lonely, something is wrong with your frequency. You need to balance out your chakras and your frequency. That means say your frequency is not right. You're not supposed to seek joy or happiness or comfort from, being in other people's presence. Your presence should be the presence that you want to be in. Your energy, your frequencies should be your frequencies and energies that you love most, that you want to be surrounded by most, more than anybody else. But somehow no hate on yourself so till. That's why we have one bag of girl round and one bag of boy. That's a prime example that somebody don't love themselves. Let me tell you that people who cannot be alone and who won't allow themselves to be alone, they are struggling with self-love. They are struggling to love themselves. Yes? So when you see people like me by being, isolating myself, don't feel sorry for me. Or not only feel sorry for me because you don't love on yourself. Or not hate to yourself, or not hate to the frequencies, or not hate to the energies. You don't even want them around yourself, but you don't want other people there around you. I wish some of our friends them, the boy and girl them just start desert, and force, to be by yourself. And that's one of the reasons why COVID-19 is here to, to separate the sheep from the goat and to show who real and who fake and who are coward and who are brave heart. I want to know one to give in to the frequency and isolate. And get up on a cost Andrew, and get up on a cost Tufton, and get up on a cost China, and get up on a cost Trump, on a cost Dick and Harry, Susan, Suzette and Harriet. Listen, man, I want to self on a cost because I want to hate on a damn self. That's why I want to can't stand by on self. That's why the lockdown is such a torment to a lot of you. Because somehow no homo, and me not say anything wrong with that, but you need to face up to that fact that somehow no homo, love men, black men especially, love man, you want only a boy them, not even man, boy round, and you woman, a lot of homo too. I love the one bag of girl them round, can't stay by on yourself. No hetero. You don't even know that about yourself. See, me can pinpoint and highlight and show that about yourself. You never did know. And a lot of you when listen and say, I would have get the attack. She brighty for sure how little you know about yourself. That me from so far never ever come in a close proximity to a lot of you and can still diagnose a lot of you. So homosexuals are not heterosexuals. No, again I say nothing wrong with it. And it's because when you see something wrong with it while behind closed doors, I molest the boy picking them and the girl picking them. Lesbians are molest the girls and some of the boys them feel lick them crotches nasty and disgusting, and some men out there, homosexual men on the down low I molest the boy picking them because what? Fake. And a male in the black community have them something they are going, because in the other races they are more open, they are more authentic with everything, including them sexuality. Only in the black race to find pure hypocrisy. That's why when I go behind closed doors and watch homosexual blues, bisexual blues, and I molest the children them. On a sick stomach, 2/3 I want again I say. The most I said when be destroyed, and COVID a come to kill off some of a lot of COVID do it already. Kill off no for already. And the vaccine going to do some of the job. And more viruses are going to come out and go and finish some of the job. And pestilence and famine and suffering are going to complete the rest. Plus, earthquakes and volcanoes and all kind of these natural disasters. On the sick stomach, man. On a fake. On the black people are the fakest of all the races in the earth. It's true. I want to go like, it's this and that. It's nothing. Because when you're not brave enough to be yourself, you're a coward. And I realize a lot of black men, especially, are cowards. As much as I see them walk and beat them chest, it just make me even more turned off from them, because a coward just so unattractive. There's nothing attractive about somebody who's a coward. Me don't know how some woman do it out there. And with something, I don't know. Me I no stomach and appetite different. I rather be by myself than to mix and mingle with some of them crosses there. Huh? No man. My state and condition is deplorable. No wonder me have to stay to myself. Me not see nobody in the black race thus far who have sense enough for me can stomach being around them. And that's the honest to God truth.